Chris Cram, a lot of reviews on the Peak that didn't like it. I think there's a trend there. I think there's a trend with the Peak. It's just no bueno for the $100. No good. No good. But there is some good stuff tonight for you guys. Don't forget, each and every week, all you have to do is like and comment on the video you're watching each week's show. We'll get you entered up for a prize. I'll tell you what tonight's prize is right after this. Let's go ahead and jump into some things tonight. Again, I did mention we're going to do an honest review of the Cylinder and coins from Joshua J. We'll get to that. But first, this week, you watching out there have a chance to win a free copy of the brand new thing from Nicholas Lawrence. This is called the Hornet. The Hornet, which you can't see too good because this is the packaging here. The brand new thing that's actually sold out on the Nicholas Lawrence website right now. This is a very visual tool. This is a utility device, an item that allows you to do some very crazy and cool stuff. So this is a little peek at it from his Instagram. Be sure to follow him at Nicholas Lawrence Presents. You can see the coin jumping around visibly. Check it out on your own Instagram to see it better. This is kind of a small version, obviously. The visuals on this, you can do things not just with coins. You can use other small objects, manipulate them, banish them, have them transpose. I've got a couple of these from Nicholas to give away tonight. I'm giving away one of these to one of our viewers, so be sure to like the video you're watching right now and comment to enter. Next week, we'll spin the wheel right up front and give you a chance to win a free Hornet. And be sure to check out his website for other good stuff. It is nicholaspresents.com. Be sure to head over there, support him with the other stuff that is in stock. And we're giving away this, and I got a couple more, so stay tuned the next couple weeks. We've got some of these to give away. So that is some big news as well. And thank you, Sean Scott, for the love. I see you out there, buddy. So I think it's only fitting that because we are talking about, and we just gave away a Fire Wallet, I think it's only fitting that we have a chance to add these this week to our website. So right up on the website, the Halloween season is coming up very, very soon. So I thought it would be only fitting to add a little fire and mystery in the air. So check out the video. This is a look at the Fire Wallet. If you don't know what you can do with it, well, you can make your wallet turn on fire, but this is what it looks like.
Now, if it's in here, it would be, oh! Best of all, you can use it as your everyday wallet.
There you go, my friends. Like I said, that's just a peek. Obviously, what you can do with the Fire Wallet, you don't need to watch the whole thing. But what is really cool about this one is the fire that comes up. It's a lot. It is a lot. And we've got these in stock for you. Thanks again to Orlando for donating one last week to our winner, Ralph Forbes. But tonight, you have a chance to pick up one as well. Ryan Byers got his own, and he says, yeah, man, these are beautifully made. So there you go, from a worker himself, Ryan Byer. Yep, Daniel Claire knows. He knows. You're like, yep. Fire wallets are so good. You do need to be 18, though, to buy this and use it. So use it and purchase it responsibly, please. All right. You know what else is on fire tonight are the giveaways. We're going to jump on into our first one right now with all of you. Let's go ahead and do it. Some other news coming out of the All Things Magic land. Of course, we've got some great people watching tonight. The reason I wanted to bring up a couple of these people, you see Clark down there in the bottom row. He actually had a chance to hang out with someone amazing recently. I'm talking about, yes, Kyle Purnell. Clark went and checked out Kyle Purnell performing, and I've got a live clip of Kyle, thanks to Clark, coming up here in just a second to show you. Also, though, I want to give some love to some other friends from All Things Magic. I am also talking about the Oklahoma City Magic Club. They did a meetup recently, and I'm talking about these beautiful people. We have got Justin Tiemann in the chair, Superman style. We got Steve Niels behind him, looking like the handsome devil that he is. Next to him in the green shirt is J. David Tiemann. That's Justin's dad. Next to him, of course, Zach Heath. Next to him, of course, we have the one and only John Shack, the Shack Attack. Oh, yes, oh, yes. And next to him is Joshua Relkin, a new member that I'm familiar with, part of the All Things Magic group. So I want to give some love to the OKC boys. They're saying hello to all of you. We're saying hello to them. All right. So with that said, I think it is now time to take a kick back and watch Kyle Purnell live in action, performing some magic, and keep an eye on this last effect. Sounds like this is something he's going to be releasing in some form sometime soon. So check this out. This is our buddy, Kyle
We're going to use two of my favorite cards here. We're going to use the two of hearts and the ace of hearts. Two hearts, ace of hearts. The reason is because they're similar, but different enough that you can see the difference between them. And I wanted to show you sleight of hand, but then we're going to show you how sleight of hand can only take you so far, and how it can actually be a lot better. So one of them goes in the middle. Let's say the two goes in the middle. Okay, it really does go in the middle, but you can see it. The ace goes on top. This is just sleight of hand. I'm going to do a move to make it look like the switch. You want to get it close so you can see the switch there. So watch 1, 2, 3. Now the 2 is on top.
Oh, nice.
Which means the ace has got to be in the middle. It's cool. It's cute. It's not really what I'm going to show you though.
No.
No. Because I told you that sleight of hand's good, but it only takes you so far. Okay? So what you really want to do is you want to do an illusion. Is you put it face to face and really watch that hit. This ace, this part right here, that's the money, okay? And Clark, I know you're videoing, so I want you to watch very carefully here.
All right.
So everybody online, everybody here, I want you to watch here. Because it's just an illusion, it's not real, but it'll look real. If you say, come here, boy. Come here, watch. Come here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Almost looks like a move a little bit. Whoop, come here. Whoop.
Whoa.
Almost looks like it comes to the end.
Yeah.
Which is a strange thing. I mean, it doesn't actually move. It's just a strange thing, but if it actually looks here, that means the illusion is complete, which means it's no longer the ace, it's got to be the 2. And of course, if this is the 2, and Carol, this has got to be, yeah, you would think, except it's not. It's an illusion because the 2's up here, the ace is down here. I'm confused why you're confused, Carol. We're going to make these kind of unique items, if you don't mind. So that's why I got this guy. So Julie, can you take that for me, please? And you have the 2, Clark, right?
Yeah.
So if you hand it over to Clark for me, please.
All right.
And we're going to squeeze them together just like we did. But
hold
before
your-
we do, we're going to make them absolutely unique items. So can you just kind of sign right here on the edge here? Perfect. And then pass it over to
Take it in.
please. All right. And Julie, you're going to do the same thing. But you pick the ace, yeah? All right. So you're going to do the same thing with the ace. But again, just right here on the edge here. Yep, just
What's up,
this
Christopher? Savans, what's up?
way. All right, perfect. All right, so now, if we do the same thing, but converging those 2 cards together, it's going to be a lot harder now. 1, because you've seen it before, but 2, because they're perfectly unique items.
Exactly.
So now, it's a lot harder. I'm nervous. I don't know about you guys.
Uh-oh.
Yes, both of them. One. In fact, we'll do this for camera here.
All right.
1, 2. I can't even look. I'm too nervous.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
You're gonna have to let me know if it works. You just have to squeeze a little bit harder now. 1, 2, 3.
Holy mackerel. Oh, that's good.
Oh, holy hell! I had no idea. I always go too small. That's
Uh-huh.
But we were trying for that 3, weren't we, Carol? You signed the ace and you signed the 2, so
Yes.
I'm glad because now we got that 3 with both your signatures.
Whoa,
Right.
Kyle, that's nice.
And I want you to keep this, Julie, as a little gift from me to you.
Luke, you need to get that in the shop.
And yes, sir, Mr. Clark, I will try to get that in the shop when I can. All right. I want to give some love to Kyle Purnell for allowing us to show that. You know, Clark was there and he was gracious to let us share that. And of course, there's a review that I want to tell you about. It is time for the review of the cylinder and coins from Joshua J. I've had my hands on this. I've also been looking online. I've been paying a lot of attention to the forums and the questions that are out there about this guy. So I wanted to go ahead and get in there and try to get some of those details and answers for you here on our show. So the first thing I'd like to tell you is I'm really happy that Josh did a very important thing, which is to credit the history of the plot. Of course, John Ramsey is the one that made this plot infamous, the cylinder and coins, using a little container, little tube, a magic wand, and a cork, along with the coins. This is a routine that Josh has now made a little bit more modern. And I wanted to give a nod to Josh for doing that, for mentioning, you know, where this started from. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into a few of the questions that you might have. And the first question is, how much setup is needed? There is a live performance of this I'm going to show you right after this, so stay tuned for that. The setup, what do you need and how much space do you need and all that? There's a couple ways you could do this. One, you've got a predetermined table and area set up, and you are ready to do this with that setup. Okay, so you're able to do it in a setup situation. You can also do this if you walk up to a situation and you put a couple things on the table. So you do not need to have a 100% set up table if you don't want to. You can do this in a less constricted way. Now, I will say you're going to need a place to put the stuff. Obviously, you're going to be performing this on a table. You're going to need space to do that. So the setup is a little bit, right? You're going to need a space to do this and do some stuff along the way to make it work, right? You know what I'm saying. So a little bit of setup is required. Now let's jump into some of the other details that are more important than that. The one I've seen a lot online is, tell us about the stack of coins. The stack of coins, obviously, and this is something I also wanted you to know I took a good look at. I believe the prototype version of this, in the early stages of this, the stack was just putty, keeping it together. You can also see here the quality of the coins. These are replicas, are very, very nice. You can see the milling there on the sides there. But the stack was solid. Solid. I will say there's been some questions about that. Didn't notice anything, that stood out in a negative way. You can also see the top is magnetic, and we'll talk about this in just a second with the coin, sliding back on top. Why is that there? Well, there is a discrepancy that a lot of people have been talking about, so I think it's only fitting. What about the discrepancies? There's been people talking online about the stack actually has the fourth coin on top, and that's the one that you saw moving there at the end because it is magnetic. It stays on the stack until you want to take it off. That is only a proving point. That's only a way to prove that the coins are not just a solid stack, which they are. The good news is you do not have to use it. It's only there as an added convincer if you want to use it as a convincer. So I've seen a lot of people online kind of moaning about it. Oh, Luke, not just me, but Luke and other people, well, there's 4 coins. Well, you don't have to use that if you don't want to. So I understand there's been some concerns about that. It is a discrepancy you don't really have to worry about. If you are that concerned about it, just don't use it. It's a little thing if you want to, but you don't have to use it. It's just there to show that it's a moving stack. The other thing I've heard some complaints about, or some talk about, buzz about, whatever you want to call it, you know what magicians do. They talk and kind of bitch and moan, is about the bill. The bill, how is it staying together as a tube? Another discrepancy that Josh just does cover on the video. Obviously, you're going to need to set it up in a way to make sure it does stay as a cone, as a cylinder. But he, even in a clip you're going to see in a moment, the live performance of it, he kind of does this kind of thing before he folds it up. Just kind of insinuating that maybe, just maybe, that's helping it stay together. If that's a concern for you, though, add a paper clip and hold the thing together. That'll do the trick. So those are the 2 discrepancies I've seen talked about a lot are the stack with the coin on top and the bill. So those 2 things are covered and mentioned on the instructional. Something else that's mentioned on there that I want you guys to know about that's not included specifically, but there is a holder. You can see here that Josh talks about on the video. This is a way for you to get the set in and out of play, to get what you need into play. This is not included. However, they do include a 3D template printout you can give to anyone. You go to a store, you give it to a friend, and you can print out this holder, and you can see it holds everything. And it's kind of meant as a little mini servant to where it just kind of sits on the side of the table and allows you to do your switch. This, again, is not included, but the file to get it made, 3D printed, I should say, is included, which is a nice touch. It is a nice touch. So there you go. The holder is not included, but they give you what you need to get it done. So that's the other thing. The main question, again, is the quality of the props. The stack looked great. I just showed you that. The shot glasses are cool. Nothing special about them. Well, they're special about, the way that the liquid doesn't come out is special, but they look the part. The bill is the bill. And of course, then there's the thing about the coins. And I really wanted to get in close, give you guys a look at the coins themselves. This is the set that you're getting. This is the set of coins here that actually do the magic for you. This is based on the Triad coins that Josh put out, now made in a dollar size replica that allows this to happen. You can see how close they are together. And so I'm going to kind of leave it like that. The quality of the coins, though, you'll see here is there. Beautifully done replicas, front and back. You can see the coin there. And everything you need to make the vanishes happen out in the open with the fingertips Really, really cool. And these basically do the work for you, which makes this routine super easy to do with the proper routining. Now, this is not a self-working trick by any means, but the gimmicks included make it easier to perform than just pure sleight of hand. Okay? So I did see a question coming up about the skill level from Danny. So while it is nothing that's going to be a knuckle buster, it is something that's going to require some practice, but the gimmicks do the work for you. A couple other things I do want to mention on the way out of this, because I did mention that I was going to keep it short and sweet, is that if you're going to perform this on a tiered seating area, maybe a close-up area where there's people above you, probably not recommended to do the shot glass ending, because if people can see down inside of the dollar, the tube, they're going to see some stuff they shouldn't see. So keep an eye on your surroundings and environments. If there's people kind of down, you might want to avoid that part. But that's the only other thing I could really think of to let you know about the cylinder and coins from Joshua J. Again, one of my favorite parts is the crediting. You guys should do a lot of crediting with anything that you study, especially classics like this, in my humble opinion. Crediting is always important, and the history is there for a reason. You know, we all stand on the shoulders of giants. This is no exception. You know, John Ramsey created the plot, and we are now doing something cool with it. The other thing I do like about this with Josh is no magic wand. You do not need a magic wand to hide and do the transfers as in some of the past versions. And he's substituting a ring for a cork. All right, so those are a couple other modern improvements with this. So with that said, I now have a live performance of this queued up. Josh did this on a television show to music. You're going to see everything from start to finish. You're going to see him walk out, do it. Everything is there. The only thing is that I didn't like, well, I shouldn't say I don't like it. The only thing you need to be reminded of is it's just a TV spot. So there's a weird cut at one point. It's TV. You got to remember that. Give the man some credit. This is for a TV spot. It takes a lot of balls to do anything on TV. So this is Josh J performing the cylinder and coins on a TV show. If you have any questions while you're watching this, put them in the chat. Try to answer them for you right after this.
That's to all of you. To you. And to you.
And there you go, my friends. That is a look at Joshua J performing the cylinder and coins we just talked about moments ago. If you have any other questions about it, don't be shy. Even if it's not tonight while we're watching live, you can always use our Magic Questions tab on our website as well. You can use that, ask our team. That is the cylinder and coins from Joshua J. All right. With that said, let's give away some more magic right about now. I do want to let you know we have some prizes coming up that are donated tonight. I mentioned earlier that everyone watching the show tonight, you have a chance to win the Hornet from Nicholas Lawrence. We got a few of these to give away. We're giving away one start of next week's show. Also, Joe Berman tonight. We're going to be giving away one of these. I don't believe you can buy these. These are the FISM decks of cards from FISM that just happened in Quebec City. Joe Berman donated this and another very special prize that we'll be giving away on a future show, maybe next week. You have to tune in to find out. Mr. Joe, thank you so much. He is the guy on the other side of the screen, way on the other side in the middle. That's Joe Berman. Thank you, Frankie. There's Mr. Joe. I want to give some love. Thank you for donating this to one of us tonight. So we'll do a spin for that coming up here in just a few minutes. So stay tuned. You could win one of these guys, courtesy of our friend, Mr. Joe Berman. All right. We just saw the cylinder and coins. This would actually work great with it. Had a hard time getting these, but not anymore. Not anymore. Quiver Plus. Quiver Plus. These are awesome. If you guys haven't seen what these allow you to do, well, I'm going to show you right now. We're going to talk a little bit more about what they do when we come back. So stay tuned. This is Quiver Plus. BRB.
I'm Kelvin Chow, creator of Quiver. This is Quiver, and this is Quiver Plus. It's bigger than original, which allows you to do more. It can now fit larger coins like Morgan dollars, a lot more billets. Not only all those, it can allow you to see a lot clearer inside the purse. With all that functionality and still fit perfectly in your pocket. I am Kelvin Chow, and I'm very proud to present to you Quiver Plus.
And there we go, my friends. That is Quiver Plus. And one of my favorite parts, if you missed it at the very end, the spectators can handle this thing. That's what's really cool to me about it, is it's not just a convenient way to carry your stuff and switch it, but the fact that they can be the ones to open it and stuff still happens is pretty damn amazing. Daniel Geddes says he loves his. York Spades is digging on it as well. Mike Hankins, that's a badass utility device right there. Plus is dope. Yes. So had trouble getting these for quite a while, so I'm very happy that they are now available for you guys. So it's a tool. Get your gimmicks in and out of play. Just carry your stuff conveniently. You can also use it with other things like cards, bills, pieces of paper, anything small that fits in the Quiver Plus. You can switch it in and out. And they can be the ones to open it as well. So anyway, that's Quiver. I love when I find stuff like this that's kind of gone away and then it's back and it's like, hello, you need to see this. I also would like to show you a friend of ours who's scared of heights, but he decides to do crazy stuff kind of like this. So that's our buddy Matt Johnson. Matt has been one of our friends to pop into the lounge a time or two with a cigar and some wine and just enjoy himself. But that's Matt in action. He's been doing cruise ships for a hot minute now. And he is doing an upside down straitjacket above the audience and stage. You would not catch me doing that. But much love to Matt Johnson for keeping it real out there. You know, he doesn't just talk the talk that he's a escape artist. As you can see there, he's actually doing the stuff. But first, I think it's only fitting that we go ahead and do our next giveaway. This one is for the deck of cards from Joe Berman. Thank you again, Mr. Berman, for donating this. I'm going to, of course, do this, though, in Juan Tamari style. We've got to get this shuffled up. Here we go.
No, shuffle, shuffle, and you shuffle. I am crazy today, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. It's impossible to know.
I can't shuffle these. They're in the box. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there. Deck of cards, we're going to shuffle up the wheel. I can't shuffle the cards, Juan, but I will shuffle the wheels. Let's go ahead and do that right about now. Here we go.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner. There you go. So congratulations, Richie, on being our latest winner. When that's said, we're going to get to our last featured product of the night. The premise is fun. The idea is fun. It's not going to break the bank. I'm talking about this guy right here. This is called the Imaginary Object from Matt Mello.
I didn't remember the name.
The imaginary object is my go-to party effect. Here's what happens. You have two people, and one of them is holding an actual real object, and a second person is impossibly describing that object that is in their hand. It's a rounder, square, oval shape. All right, good.
The top.
The top, the cork.
Yeah.
You felt a cork in your hand?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, can you just tell her what happened?
Never put nothing in your hand.
And open your...
Got it.
What? I didn't know. I remember the name.
The best thing for me about this trick is the method behind it. It is just as unique and will be just as powerful and interesting to perform as the actual effect. This is the imaginary object.
All right. So here it is, the imaginary object. It's here. You can see it. This is great. It's imaginary. It's here. Okay, whatever. Very, very smart method. Make you smile. Not only when you see how it works, but when you do it, you're going to love this. It's just great. And it's only $20. And you can do this pretty much as a way to do like a PK effect. You could do this as a lead-in to PK touches if you wanted. Or just do it as a standalone thing and just really, really mess with people. Julio says it's amazing, and he does it in his shows. So it's pretty wild. Yeah, that is sick. And I agree. It's just sick. That's cool. So anyway, that is the imaginary object from Matt Mello. All right. While we're here, I want to remind you of another little thing here. FISM happened recently, and of course, Joe Berman earlier donated the deck of cards from there. This was the world champion of Magic in the card Magic category, Mark Hobie, and I put the article up last night, showcasing his full FISM act. So you can watch the act that won him first place at FISM. And also right below that, there is a full listing of all the winners. You can click down there at the bottom right here. You can see all the winners from FISM this year in all the different categories. This is like a 10-minute act, so I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing now. Check it out later, though, on our website. Go over there. This is fantastic stuff, very clever and smart. You can see the world champion of card Magic doing his thing. Also, I put this up later last week. This is Martin Lewis at the Magic Castle, performing live for people at the Magic Castle. Full act for you to watch, so check that out. It's also featured on our website there. Also want to give some love to one of my heroes growing up, the one and only Bill Goodwin. He posted below this in the comments all of the awards that Martin won from the castle specifically. So he wrote here that 1975, Martin Lewis won Visiting Magician of the Year. Parlor Magician of the Year in 2000. Parlor Magician of the Year again back-to-back in 2001. Lecturer of the Year in 2005, and Lecturer of the Year again in 2007. So if you want to check him out, and I definitely recommend that you do, have a look at him at the Magic Castle as he was. So a couple little things. And I'm posting stuff on the regular on our website. So if you're looking for Magic news and updates, not just products, be sure to head over there, allthingsmagic.com. We got you back. Brian Sanders donated a $25 gift card to one of you lucky people out there. So I think it's only fitting that we spin it to win it. So let's hop back on over here. Oh, hell no. Keep going. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Ooh, that was a close one. We got Mike Hankins just sent me a text saying, do one more spin. I'll donate a $15 gift card. That literally just came into the phone. First of all, I get Mike Hankins. Mike Hankins texts me and says, Luke, I'll donate a $15 gift card. Then I get another message saying, Ryan Byer said he will match me, make it $30. So is Ryan in there too? There they are. So between these two guys, they're donating a $30 gift card to one of you, or the whammy. Or the whammy. And thank you, Frankie, for doing what you're doing. I really appreciate the help tonight. So there we go. Oh, God, make it another 15 from Cody. Wait, from the Cody Fisher? The Cody Fisher? So it's now gone to a $45 gift card? Is this true? Well, hell yeah. All right. So now it's a $45 gift card, courtesy of Mike Hankins, Ryan Byer, and Cody Fisher. Well, this is freaking cool. It's a good thing Mike has my phone number, right? So he can just tell me all this. All right. So I guess it is, oh, wait. And then Scott R. Smith says, add another 15 from me. Jesus, man. So wait a second. Wait. All right. So wait. So we got 3 of you. So that's 15, 30, 45. I just got another one in from Scott. Wrong Scott, I think, right? This Scott R. Smith. Scott R. Smith. Scott doesn't look so happy. So it's 45, and then Cody, and then John Bing 2 for another 15. So we are up to $60. Jesus, $60 on the prize. Is it Scott? It's Scott R. Smith, right? Yeah, Scott R. Smith. So Frankie, you got the wrong Scott. You got the wrong Scott. Scott Raymond is sitting there going, I didn't. Wait a second. There you go. We're up to $75 now on the next spin. Wait a second. Now we're getting a Megan. Megan says 15 too. So now we're up to $90. $90 for the next spin. So the people you're looking at right here, these beautiful people, have all donated $15. We also got Scott R. Smith that's donated another 15. And Brian Sanders says, I'll donate the difference to make it 100. So all right. So, all right. You guys are going to have to keep me straight with all this here. Because I think we're up to $100 now. I think we're there. And yeah, Lou makes a good point. He's like, yeah, man, that's a track jacket right there. So if you want to use the gift card, this $100 gift card, get a track jacket. You're more than welcome to it. Because we're definitely there. We're definitely there. We're about to do a $100 spin for some lucky person, unless it is one of these guys. That would be really bad. Unless it was one of these guys, the whammy. Let's hope. I wouldn't do that. Not on this one. Thank you guys. First of all, to all of you. The guys and gals contributing tonight between Megan and Cody and Mike and Ryan and John Bing, and we got Cody and we got Scott R. Smith. You guys are, and Brian Sanders, who donated earlier too. Mike said, and Luke Dancy said another $4,000. Wait a second, $4,000? No. All right, enough of that. Let me just check my phone. Make sure that I'm not missing anything else before we do this. He wants to know, are we all on the wheel? Yeah, we'll figure this out. All right, so here we go. we are going to do it to it right about now. Unfortunately, Ralph won earlier, so you can't win again. However, it will go to the person below. And we do this for every prize. So Ralph, sorry, buddy, but you are going to be knocked down to the person below you because you won already tonight. You're going to get it passed down to Timothy Ambrose. We're good. If he's not here, he's here. Timothy Ambrose, thanks. There you go. So Timothy, $100 to you, my friend. So congratulations. The official verdict is congratulations. Going out to you. So, thank you again to Cody Fisher. Thank you to Mike Hankins. Thank you to Ryan Byer. Thank you to Megan. Thank you to John Bing. Thank you to Scott R. Smith. Cody Fisher, where did you go? You're in there. So there you are. Thank you to everybody that donated tonight. And Joe, thank you for the deck and the other special gift that we're going to give away. Thank you for that. Brian Sanders, thank you for this special gift tonight. There's Cody. Thank you. There they are, all the good people. And everyone, again, that's donated tonight and every night. And Nicholas Lawrence, thank you for donating this. So thank you for being here. Let me go ahead and hop back over here. And we'll be back again next Tuesday night. It's our regular night, 8:30 Eastern time, right here with you guys. All right, fam. I'm blown away right now. You guys have, the support is just overwhelming. So thank you guys for all that. With that said, let me go ahead and kick things off as we get out of here. All right. So if you have any questions, though, drop the team an email, info@allthingsmagic.com. Just give the team 24, 48 hours to respond, or you can use our live chat feature on our website, too. With that said, thank you, guys. We'll do it again next week. Thank you. Much love. And congratulations to Sergio. Sergio just posted a video a couple days ago. They're having a boy. Congratulations to Sergio and his gal. They're having a little one, another little magician maybe coming through. Congratulations to Sergio and his lady on a boy. Coming sometime this year, next year? Let us know. Congratulations to Sergio. Michael Mayo, that was great. Such a great family, this group. Well said, sir. Thank you, Mr. David, for being here as well. And Mr. Lou, we're thinking about you, buddy. I know you're in some pain over there, but I'm glad you're getting back on your feet. Getting moving. All right. Scott R. Smith, thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate you, man. And yes, hop on into the lounge and join our friends. If you're in the All Things Magic group and you're watching this, hop on in there. It's not Taco Tuesday, but it sure feels like it. All right. Thank you, Mr. Cram. Congratulations to everyone tonight that won. That's it for now. Catch you guys next week. Thank you. Much love.